Hello, everyone. I wanted to take a few minutes and kind of just go over the details about the service project presentation and how that's going to work. Um, Earlier in the week, I sent out an email with the link to sign up for an appointment time with me. I just want to kind of step back, show that to you again. And then after I do that, I kind of want to go over talking a little bit about the presentation, how that will work in terms of presenting it to me. And then the I want to talk a little bit about how you join up to actually do the presentation with me virtually. Okay, so that's it. First thing, the signing up for the appointment time. If you don't have the email, you missed the email. The link is in here. It's in the week 13, which is the current week. Right underneath the Division 3 readings. And pardon the look of this. This is my instructor end of it. If I try to show you this with the student view, I have to jump back and forth because of going out to different sites. So this is just easier, although it doesn't look the same as your page will. The weeks and the modules are the same. It's just aesthetically different. So here's the link for the appointment time. So you click on this link. It's going to load it up into a new page, so your Canvas window will still be open. You'll notice that when you click on this, by default, this is set up to go right into this current week, which you can see is the week of November 15th through the 21st. What you have to do is advance to the next week, so clicking on the arrow here to advance. If you're doing this on the mobile device, it's going to be different, and if you're doing it on an iPad, it looks different as well, but you'll be able to figure it out. You have to advance to the next week. So you advance to the next week. Now you see a bunch of different slots in here, and basically these are all available time slots that I have for meetings with students during the course of this week. They do start on Monday, so I have times Monday from 10 a.m. and somebody already took the 10 a.m. slot, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., Monday and Tuesday the same. Wednesday, a little bit shorter, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. Nothing on Thursday because it's Thanksgiving and I want to hang out with family and friends and watch football and eat until I can't move. Friday, then pretty much the same as Monday and Tuesday, 10 until 6 p.m. And then Saturday, some limited hours, 11 until 2. So what you do is you talk with your group members because you're all going to meet together as a group for this. So that's an important thing. So you have to make sure you coordinate it with all your group members to see what works best for all of you to meet. And again, just to take a step back, we're not meeting as a class next week. Okay, so no coming in and meeting as a class next week. In lieu of that, we are doing your presentations next week virtually. Okay, so once you decide with all your group members, so if there are 3 of you and you all decide that Tuesday at 1 o'clock that you can meet, then you would click on this, and I'm not going to do that. And then whoever clicks on this is the important thing. Make sure that you're logged into your Mount email account and not another email, because if you're logged into another email, first, it might not let you, and it might say you have to get permission from the owner. So log into your Mount email account first to make sure that that is your primary account that you're emailed into, and you'll be able to see that when you go up in here. And I logged into a different account just to show you I'm not currently logged into my Mount account, and I can tell that right here. This is a personal Gmail account of mine. So in order to get into an account, you would have to sign out and then sign back in. From here, you can do it unless this is already showing your Mount account. That's really important that you're signed in from your Mount account. And then once you click on this, that will schedule your appointment, your day and time slot, just by clicking on this link. Now, you don't all have to do that. Only one group member has to do this. But the important thing is that you have to all decide on the day and time that works for you. Once you have that decision made, again, just to reiterate, only one group member comes in and then selects the time, the day and the time. Okay, I'm going to go back to Canvas here, and I want to just jump in and talk about a couple other things. And if you have any questions about that piece of it, just let me know. Just email me. I have my email set up with a different tone for my phone right now, so I know that if I get an email from one of these classes, that I will get notified differently and I'll respond right away. So that's that. It's in this week. Make sure you do this as soon as possible. This should really be done, as soon as possible, but no later than I would say Friday of this week. So as soon as possible is better, no later than Friday of this week to schedule the appointment. Once you have that done, next week comes, you schedule for Tuesday. So now what you have to do is you have to submit your presentation. So you use this link to submit your presentation. Okay. So once you have that ready to go, and I'm not going to be able to do it from here because, again, I'm logged in as an instructor. You submit your presentation. One group member will submit the presentation here. Okay. I still have to do some work on the back end, getting the group set up, finalized. But once that's all done within the next day, you just go in here. One group member will submit the presentation. So one group member requests the appointment time slot. One group member submits the presentation. And that's up to you how you want to do it. If the same person's going to do all of it, that's fine. Maybe not fair, but it's fine. Or you can divide it up. One student will submit the appointment request. Another one will submit the actual presentation in Canvas. Okay. So this is where you submit it. And I just put a little bit of information in here. I just want to go over this for a minute. So you are going to, with your groups, you're going to decide on how you want to do this. And I gave you a few options here. So for your presentation, you can use Google Slides, PowerPoint. I think most students are using Google Slides or PowerPoint for this. You have to visually represent your project. Okay, that's basically what this is all about. And providing enough visuals that it will help me make sense of it, because I wasn't a part of your group and of your project, so I really have no idea, other than what we did in class and the forms that you submitted, no idea what you're doing, so the details. So visually walk me through it. Now, you can decide that beyond creating the PowerPoint or Google Slides or whatever you use, that you don't want to do any other technology to record your presentation anyway. You want to just take that presentation, submit it, meet with me using the Google Meet link, and then present it to me. And you can certainly do that. That's one option. Okay, that's one option. You can just submit it, not record any narration, not do any kind of other technology to record it or get in a group and record it. You can just create the PowerPoint or Google Slides and submit it in here. On your day of meeting, then you will present your presentation to me during our meeting. Okay, that's the meeting that you scheduled with all your group members. So you will come in here just like we're sitting in the classroom, and you're going to present it, only we're at a distance virtually doing this. Okay, that's how you do this. Okay, if you're using some technology, like you're doing the narration in Google Slides over the slides, and you're going to do a voice over the slides and present it that way, you're going to submit that. We still have to meet, but it's really a shorter meeting, and it's going to be just me asking you a couple questions. So I'll watch the presentation, I'll listen to your slides, and then when we meet, which should only be for a few minutes, really, it'll be really informal. It'll just be me asking you a few questions and maybe get some clarification, or maybe just kind of congratulating you on some things I think you did really well, that kind of stuff. That's the difference. If you don't do the narration or recording it and uploading your presentation here, like already recorded, or creating a video or whatever, if you don't do one of those methods, the meeting with me is going to be more formal, presenting it to me, where I'm going to hand over the controls to you and you're going to present it to me. Okay, That's the options. And I hope that makes sense. And again, if this piece doesn't make any sense or you need more clarification, please, we can set up a Google Meet prior to that to kind of talk about it with your group members, or you can ask me in email or text me. Any of those is fine. My number is in the course syllabus if you want to text me. Okay. So that's that. Now, a little bit more detail about the day of the meeting. So I put some more kind of details in here, just some of the stuff that I just went over. So on your scheduled day and time, you'll use the link here to join via Google Meet. Okay. So you scheduled your appointment. You decided as a group whether you want to narrate or do some other kind of screencast of your presentation and presenting it just like I'm doing here, creating a video and doing this kind of method. Or if you want to just simply meet with me and present during our meeting. Once you have all that decided, you have your day and time. On the day and time scheduled is when you'll click on this link, and then you'll click into the Google Meet here. This is what I'm referring to up here, that if you can please try to join by a laptop. That could be, that could be a Chromebook or a MacBook or another laptop or a desktop computer that has a camera and microphone. That's really important to meet, because although you can meet using Google Meet with your phone, to do this presentation kind of stuff, it's a little more difficult, so it's not advisable. So try to join with the laptop, MacBook, Chromebook, whatever. Okay. So then again, this paragraph below here is just kind of going over the format of your meeting, which I just talked about a minute ago. And then that's it. You can join by Google Meet. If you're having trouble with audio, you can call in, so the audio piece can be by phone. But if you have a good laptop that has good audio built into it or whatever, you don't have to worry about joining by phone. It works better, actually, if we just join and do the audio by the computer itself. Okay? And that's it. Just another important reminder that if you schedule to meet with me on Tuesday of next week, your presentation has to be submitted by Tuesday. The due date on the presentation here, you'll notice, actually, I'm going to go back here. So this is the link to submit the presentation right here. You'll notice that the due date is the 28th. Right here. It's due the 28th at 11:59 p.m. But if you're meeting with me on a Tuesday, you have to submit it prior to that. Okay, so that's really important as well. So I just wanted to clarify that again. And that's it. If you have any questions, concerns, anything, please reach out to me. I hope everyone is well, and I really missed being in class with you this week. I've been being safe, and I really apologize for this, and I hope it didn't throw anybody off any, but I heard from Madison that you had a really good class today. So thank you, everyone, for your diligence and for your flexibility with this semester. I look forward to meeting with you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.